Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. We've hit the fork once again. 2-1. That means technically I could lose in any single video, so 2 games of video, but I'm hoping to do a lot better than that. I have a lot of fat in this deck, and I have a pretty good selection of cheaper stuff to help keep me alive until I can start dropping fat every turn. It's been a little hit and miss. I mean, really I've won one game, lost one game, and then Unstable Portal won one game. Because Unstable Portal. Wow. See, if this was a water elemental, I'd probably keep it, but if my first play is going to be a 4-drop, that's not the most impressive guy. I'm going to try and pitch them all and hope I get something better. Okay, water elemental and a flame cannon, that's something. Although, whatever my opponent plays in the first 2 turns, if I have to flame cannon it, it's probably a gigantic waste. So that's good to know. 2 cost? No. It's going to be a little bit slow going here. Antonitis not going to help anytime in the near future. And honestly, when you get to 7 mana, he's a 7-drop, you get to 7 mana and you're like, I'm not playing this. If I play him and don't cast a spell right away, what's he even doing for me? Oh, this is getting silly. So, my opponent is going to coin out some powerful 3-cost thing, hopefully with 4 hit points. I can live with that. Spider Tank. You want to coin out a Spider Tank. No, you wanted to play 2 things? No, Mech Warper. My choices are play the wolf, which dies to that. I gotta stop drawing him. He's always the 2-drop that I get first. And he's so bad at that. He's such a great, fantastic card. He is a horrible first 3 or 4 turns card under most circumstances. I'm gonna flame cannon that thing. I don't know how many mechs he has. Probably not enough that that's worthwhile. But that buys me time. Now I'm gonna play something fat every goddamn turn. Every turn. At least for the foreseeable future. I could literally go boom, 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 and by that time I could play him, so I can do that. Now, that is fairly obnoxious, because he can do a lot of damage there, but we are going to go ahead and... Is that what I want to do? Against a 4-2, am I better off just playing these 2 cheap guys? You still got to spend some other card to go with this to get rid of that. This is untargetable, though. And any of his AoEs would also kill his own guy. So, you know what, I'm going to drop both of those instead of, I didn't even know I said I was going to play something fat every turn. This is pretty good. He's going to be better turn 6 when I can hopefully blow up whatever he spawns. But we'll see. Although that's kind of silly because then it's like, well, he's a 6-drop. The idea of him is that I would have anything else on the table. So turn 4, I would play him, and then see, is it worth trading my wolf to kill whatever it is? Because any minion with 2 attack can probably kill, like, it can kill almost anything that you're going to get for 1 mana. So that's not ideal. I think I'm going to play this guy, he's pretty good. I'm kind of relinquishing control over by like letting him attack this in whatever order he wants, but either way I can shoot the other one and finish it. I think that's what's going to have to happen. I don't specifically see the advantage of trading him to hurt the bear. I guess I could. But the bear's going to die if it hits this guy. It's probably going to hit him anyway. I don't know. Actually, the Trog is probably going to hit him. Whatever. Yeah, this guy is a great turn 4 play if you have anything on the board already that can attack. This deck, unfortunately, never gets enough of its low-cost cards in that time frame. It doesn't have that many cheap minions, necessarily, anyhow. But, oh, well, that's annoying. Oh, interesting. I'm going to play this and then see what I want to shoot. Nope, not him. I guess I'll finish this guy off. It's still a pretty chunky thing to put on the board. Not as good when it's turn 6, when you could have legitimately gotten like a 6/6 or something. Oh, I gotta stop saying the same thing about him again and again, because it's obvious now that I've said it twice. Maybe it wasn't obvious initially, but now that I've said it twice, it's pretty obvious. So, he does have 6 damage with the guys out there. He could trade them all to kill this. Presumably, he'd rather use him to kill that, and then, you know, this guy's gonna waste one of my attacks. So. Play him. You're not going to play him and then do spells, right? Because that seems like it would backfire on you. I guess if you attack first, then it works out fine. He's probably not doing spells, because if he was, he would have hit him with that one. Really? Okay, then. Not quite time for the Crusher yet. I'm thinking play this, who's quite solid, and kill that. These two guys can take him out, but That's okay card advantage. And I am going to start playing fat things more and more as the game goes. So anyway, what's up? Look, I turn out your fireflies. Even though they're probably moths. I broke your sign. He is going to do the double trade. Not unreasonable, but it's also not horrible for me. That guy, okay. That's your whole turn? I'm okay with that if that's your whole turn. If you play a 1-drop minion, it'll be much worse for me. Nope. No 1-drop minion. That means my turn is blam. If he had something cheaper out there to trade, it would be much easier to dislodge this. But even if he were like power overwhelming this guy, he needs something else to take off the shield first. Of course, I could take out the shield easily, because I'm a cheesy mage. It is a very good ability.
So many possibilities.
Okay, drawing more cards. That will take out the shield. That's annoying, but you don't have the firepower to just drop him. So, okay. Interesting. I'm at 18. He's got 10 damage on the table. That's so risky. Like, I could just hit him for 7. He'd be at 12. Then play a 9/9. Which would be a pretty serious play, and I could play something else. But I am concerned about the guys that he's got out there. So I'm probably better off being a little bit more conservative than that. So we'll do that. That leaves my guy very fragile, but you never know. Might be able to take them both out. The question is what to play then. He'll be bigger if I wait just a little while. I think I want to play him and shoot him. Although I could play Antonidas. He's very tough. My opponent might spend a whole bunch of effort getting rid of him. It's not like I have the spells right now. I'm concerned about AoE taking out all my stuff if I go this route. I'm not going to all get AoE this way with them. Because Warlocks have a lot of common area of effect spells, and they won't have that much drawback right now. So we're going to do that, and then we'll get out this guy. The Snow Chugger would also be flexible. It's kind of a trade-off which one to put out, because him freezing something is quite good. This guy can just be killed by that, but then he's not killing something else with it. So he's got to be worried about this guy, and his worries are somewhat justified, because I haven't drawn that many spells yet, have I? Which means I could easily draw a spell, get a free fireball out of him, and that could be game. So you're going to use all of them to... No. Trade that guy just to do 1 damage. That was okay. Kill him with that. That makes sense. If I could draw cheap spell, I could double fireball. Because every time you cast a fireball with him out, you get a free fireball. That's a pretty good deal. I should call him Couponitis. Oh my god. The blizzard will actually kill this guy. It will disable his other forces pretty significantly and allow me to like start beating his face in. That is fantastic. I'm going to do that. I could try other stuff, but I like this plan. It gives me a fireball. And also, the thing I cast from him will also give me a fireball, conveniently enough. So, hit you for that. And then maybe let's do that. Yeah. That was dumb order. I wasn't thinking of that as actually doing anything. I was just thinking of it, oh, it's a one-cost spell that will draw me a fireball. That was kind of silly. But, that aside, pretty good turn. I have enough fireballs now. It will be difficult to stop me from killing you. For example, fireball, fireball, fire blast, you're at 1. If you draw a card, less than 1. But maybe he's not doing the math. Or maybe he's doing the desperation math that it doesn't matter at all because I'm going to kill him. Nope, he's not going to draw a card. But with this guy out, it's not even close. That was dumb. I know I had lethal damage. I was kind of screwing around, and I screwed around too much. Oops. Nevertheless, he can't draw cards anymore. I have 2 fireballs. Unless he does 18 damage in 1 turn, it's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to screw around that much, but that's how overconfident I get when my hand is full of fireballs, Antonidas is at full health, and my opponent really had no way to ever dig himself out. But that was still pretty silly, so try and be more on the ball with the map. Not do the dicking around as much. Because initially I was like, oh, I'll fireball him twice and hit him, which would obviously kill him. But I was like, no, I can fireball that guy. Now we'll get the fireball back. And then I'll fireball again, and that's 12 mana, dumbass. But anyhow, the odds of him coming back there were infinitesimal, let's say. He needed something that would kill Antonidas and heal him an incredible amount of hit points. Like, at least 12. You're not starting hand material, and I've already got you. I'm going to pitch that. See if I can get a really good starting hand, like a non-wolf 2-drop minion. No. Not even close. Again, I'm very dependent, based on these draws anyway. I don't know how bad the deck is for it overall, but certainly based on the draws that I get, I am very dependent on my opponent not having a powerful rush start. Now, I have the coin, so she wasn't going to coin out something big. I could blow that up with Flame Cannon. It's probably worth it. Yeah, oh my god, the slowness. I'll blow that up. Next turn I can coin out the Water Elemental, and then I should be in an okay-ish position, although I even can't... I don't have any other 4 costs to play. I have, like, a handful of among my most expensive cards, except I have so many expensive cards I can't even say it's all my expensive cards. That's how many expensive cards I have. Okay. We are definitely playing Water Elemental, though. It would take some effort combined with him to get rid of it. Next turn I can Snow Chugger and shoot something. Just going to backstab and then Cold Blood or Eviscerate. Eviscerate! Damn. If it was Cold Blood, then she would also be losing her guy. Still, that cost her a bunch of stuff. It's actually okay. Just not going to like this guy too much. I am going to shoot him. Why not? I have a feeling he's probably going to end up ramming his face into this guy at some point. But maybe not. That may have been a waste. I should have done the 1 damage to her probably, but Either way, this was a likely occurrence. But then I just have to shoot him next turn, right? So there is a big 5-drop. And it's quite large. I can't target it with the Faceless Manipulator. This would literally come out as a 3/3. That's like quite a booby trap there. Because, yeah, untargetable guys, like the ones that can't be targeted by spells or abilities, can still be targeted by battle cries. That cannot. He's going to miss and attack me, so I could copy him, although why would I copy him next turn when I have 6 mana? I can start playing bigger guys. That sucks, though. That was a free kill. I think the thing to do is freeze this guy, honestly. I'll be taking a lot of beatings otherwise. Next turn I might end up doing this guy because he's cheaper than them. Copying that, even though he's a much worse thing to copy. But copy that and then get the Annoytron. We'll see. So you can stab him to death, that's taking a lot of damage. Okay. I am fine with that trade. That is perfectly acceptable. And you played that piece of crap. Yay. Turtles. Turtles are kind of cool in general, but that guy is not the way of the future. Ooh, next turn I can Antonidas Arcane Missiles, get a free Fireball. That's a not bad deal. I think I'm going to copy this guy, even though he's not that great. Copy him and get myself an Annoytron. Seems pretty solid. I mean, it's a good deal for her, not a very good deal for me, especially when I could, for one more mana, get better guys. But it works out so much better on the mana that I'm going to try it anyway. Random targeting 6/6. Her random targeting 6/6 may also hit mine, so I don't know. If they take each other out, that'd be fine. Nope. Okay. Ow. This could go badly, actually, because mine can't count on taking anything out. It might just hit the stupid turtle, which is not especially worthwhile. That's not going to help me too much either. Can we take this guy out? Yes, we can. If I time rewind him, I just get an Ogre Ninja. I don't actually get a thing, so that's not great. I might just be dying here, unfortunately. But given that, I think we're going to just go all out. Antonidas. And waste an Arcane Missile to get a Fireball, basically. The Arcane Missile is unlikely to do anything that helps me at all. Oh, I brought him into Antonidas' kill range. Yay. I may just be dying. This situation looks better than it is when you start doing the hit point math. If she has a good roguish hand, there are so many rogue commons that do 4 damage. She could just pile them on. Now, the trick is she doesn't want to pile them on him because he attacks randomly and he could totally screw up. The armor plating helps him a lot, because now if he misses and hits this guy, he won't die. He might even try and hit this guy. That is a lot of damage you got there. But you're spending it killing him, that's not as bad necessarily. Could have been worse. You're going to give that guy, who can potentially heal me out of this mess? Interesting. I don't have Antonidas anymore. I can Fireball this guy, which would be pretty good. This guy's attack is probably going to fail horribly. If I Fireball, then I can't do much else with my turn, unfortunately.
I wonder.
I think I still need to do the Fireball, though. It's pretty... my opponent could easily kill me if things don't go right. Yeah, I'm in a pretty bad position. I don't have lethal. Right, I can hit for 6, 12, 13 max, and that's a 50-50 chance to do that, so that's not good. And then I would definitely die. So we're going to Fireball this first. It doesn't really matter which order I do it, because if this guy hits that, it's fine. If he hits one of the smaller guys, it's not as good. Although hitting him would be a second best. That is not good. No, that's 10, 11 damage on the board, so I'm actually dead. Damn it. Well, I'm dead if this guy hits me. He might not. We're going to shoot that. Actually, that accomplished nothing since this guy had 2 hit points, but whatever. I should have shot her. That was so stupid. Dumb mistake after dumb mistake. I didn't get in this situation by making dumb mistakes. But I am in a bad situation. That particular shooting that guy was a dumb mistake. It didn't matter because I was not counting her weapon. She had tons of damage. I kept counting it as 1, because that's what I'm used to. That was unfortunate. Her well-timed ogre was pretty rough, though. I was just a little tiny bit too slow. I had a horribly slow start. And worked out okay, but look at it. I have 2 Amani Berserkers, a Noyatron, 2 Fairy Dragons, the Snow Chugger, and that's not counting the Direwolf Alpha, which is still okay, the Unstable Portal, which is potentially the best one ever. Often it's not, but potentially. So I keep getting shafted on my starting hand where I can't draw one of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good 2-drop minions that I really want in my starting hand. Getting 2 of them would put me in a really good position to have a solid rest of the game. We'll see if I can do that in sudden death next time. If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.